flight tonight is going pretty good. Started with the gin and tonic, went on to a Bushmills 10-year-old, and then had a Bullet, or Bullite 10-year-old Kentucky straight bourbon. And now I'm going to go to something that I tried on a live stream about a week ago. But, this might go up 2 weeks since the live stream. But it's a week, 6 days since I tried this on the live stream. Then it was a Sunday night. Now it's the following Saturday night. I have here the Ole Smokey Moonshine. And this one here is bottled at 50% alcohol by volume. I remember it being a little bit tight to open. Okay, let's just give it a little bit of strength there. It's a little tricky to pour because pouring out of a jar like this is tricky. And you get the perfect size dram just if you speed it up. Okay, now the reason I opened this one, well, I'll tell you in a minute, or I'll tell you soon. After I've nosed and tasted this a little bit, I did spill just a tiny little, not even, no. It's cold from the glass on my hand, and I didn't get any there. I didn't spill any, it just went gulp right into the glass. There we are. Clean, new make spirit. Moonshine. It's from Gatlinburg, Tennessee, I believe. Yeah, Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And it says something I can't read because the light's too low and because the printing is too small. Oh. It's the other way. It was upside down. Okay. Grain neutral spirits and water. That's what's in here. Okay. Now, I was surprised when I first tasted this last week how good it was. I mean, it tasted quite nice. I'm getting that same kind of cotton candy type of sweetness. And it's a little bit like the Sheringham grain spirit that I had before. But somehow it tastes gentler and smoother, or it has a gentler smell than that stuff did. And this one, compared to the harshness of the Sheringham, this one's easy to drink. Corn and cotton candy. Lovely stuff. It has that fresh, youthful kind of sweetness to it. That sweetness is all from the corn. I'm sure it's corn that they used to make this grain neutral spirit. Nothing complex about it. It's just straight up alcohol. 50% alcohol. The other 50% presumably water. Or, yeah, of course. The other 50% is not alcohol. Much of it is water. Oh, there's that corn sweetness again. That sweetness of new make spirit. Now, like I said, this one is not harsh at all. It's very smooth for a new make. It doesn't have to be aged by the wood. That's the way it came out of the still. But I have here another surprise. Okay, this is the Ole Smokey. And this is Ole Smokey and some Staves. Now this has been in here for 6 days, and it's already developing quite some color to it. Now the reason I bought this was to top this off, but I think this is going to get a tasting right now, seeing as it's got some color already. One of the staves is birch. And the other stave, I believe, was cherry wood. Was it the cherry wood? I'm not even sure if it was a cherry wood. It's a stave, that's all I know. Because there was a cherry wood which came out dark like this one here. This is a cherry wood for sure. But it might even fit in there. You know what? I'm gonna put it in. Nah, it's too long. Oh no, maybe only just. I'm gonna try and put that cherry stave in there. And the other one, of course, this one here is a birch. You can tell by the bark. Or is it the other one? Hold on. No. It's this one that is the birch. For sure. And this one is, I don't know. That might even be, it doesn't look like birch like the other one does. Okay, that's going to just get in there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour me a dram of that. So this is 6 days aged in, I guess, staves of birch. And now I'm adding the cherry wood. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to top this up. So I'll have a full jar aging with staves. And we'll see where that will take us. Meanwhile, I have some unmixed. Get on there. Oh, I can even seal it. Good. Good. Now this is just fine as is. This will see, it's got some color to it, but it's going to have some more as time goes on. And this is the one that was before I poured any in. This is 6 days. How much different is that? Oh. That's the control. It's got that corn sweetness. Has that high alcohol content. I will close this up. And this is our the one that's aging now. So I've got some birch, some something else, and some cherry. That's going to be good. And here is what we had with birch and that's something else. I don't know what kind of wood that is there, Pinto, but I know you mentioned there was birch and there was oak and there was cherry. The oak was too long, so I put the oak in with my jungle juice. Let's see now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Already after 6 days, I'm tasting the birch in that other wood. I'm not sure what it is. I'm getting it. This is nice compared to what we had at the beginning. Straight neutral grain spirit. And with this, we're definitely getting some woodsy flavors. There might even be a touch of pine in there from the one day that I had this in there. And these were intended to be labels. That was in there for a day. So that might have had a tiny little influence, but I think it's the birch and the other thing that have contributed the most to this interesting experiment so far. Ah, quite nice. And of course, we got our neutral spirit here. Quite an interesting experiment. Now, just for argument's sake, well, not for argument's sake, just for the hell of it, how much does a jar of this Ole Smokey cost? With taxes and everything, it's $38.04. So, you know, it's not a whiskey. If you want to make a whiskey out of it, you got to do the stave thing, which I'm doing here. And this is gonna go some more. This is gonna age some more. This has got 3 woods in it. That's a triple wood. Yeah. And this is our control. And what was this? Oh, that was our 10-year-old bourbon. That was $61.04. That was the second one from our flight. No, the third. We started with gin and tonic. We went to 10-year-old Bushmills. We went to 10-year-old Bullet. Now we've tried Ole Smokey straight up and Ole Smokey with staves for 6 days. And I'm going to try this again in the future with the staves, that is. I'll give you an update sometime. And so far, so good. It's working out quite nicely. Here's to your very good health.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.